Yeah, they are. That's right. I have a dog outside I'm gonna have to deal with in a minute. I want my hot chocolate though. I do. I need to wake up. I don't even know if anybody's here. Oh man. Toxics here. Yeah, they're nice glasses. They're from Walmart. You buy them in a pack. You buy 5 of them for $10. They're not that nice. What's up, Milk Roots? They're not nice. What's up, Dylan X Ramos? What's up, Riggy? Hot chocolate. 80, hello. 88%, made with 88% chocolate. Nothing. I gotta get in a better mood if I'm gonna do this. That's what's up. You know. Um, I will. I'll turn this around, watch this. I will. I'll get in a different mood. No, I don't drink coffee anymore. No, I'm not in a bad mood. I'm just, not in a bad mood. Put out a dog training video tonight. Me and Katya have a, let me see, gun sign this too. Yeah, well, that can happen. Me and Katya have a video coming out tomorrow that's outrageous. It's pretty good. I like it. I don't know. I think she likes it. I think it'll be seen as like, well, I won't say, but it's pretty good. Of course you all want to hear me sing, right? What's up, Cartwheel Video? You want to hear me sing? Right? You'd want to hear me sing. Well, see the video tomorrow. You'll see why I could have been in a boy band. Got a voice like an angel. Can really carry a tune. Yes, I do make the best t-shirts. You're correct. You should go buy one on Teespring. Here, I'll post a link. It's a good idea. Go to Teespring. I'll post one of my shirts. Won't that be fun? Right? That'll be fun. Here's a good one. This is one of my favorites. This is Jesus carrying a dinosaur, like cradling a dinosaur. I really like that series. Sure Jesus would like it too. No, it's 150, and I use Zoom now. But don't think you're gonna get your dog trained by spending $100 doing that. That's not really gonna get your dog trained. I can answer questions. It's 150. Here's a link to Teespring. I'll post it right here. How do you sign up? You don't sign up. The payments are made through PayPal, and you do that through my email, not here. You don't do that here. You do that through info@readyourdog.com. Payments are made through PayPal. Oh, this is helping out, I think. I believe it is. I do have Cleo with me. I don't think Cleo's real talkative right now, but he does have some shit that he wants to say to everybody. Don't you, Cleo? See, he does. He wants to say some stuff, but he's in timeout right now, so he's not really supposed to be saying anything. Because the last time that Cleo was here during the live stream. Oh, and B. Davis is here.
Oh, yeah, I want to take her temperature, Caine.
Yeah, see, that's what he did. You're on timeout. You're not supposed to say anything, Cleo. Cleo was telling all the ladies that he wanted to take their temperature the old-fashioned way. Isn't that right, Cleo? That's right. And we don't do that, do we, Cleo? No, we don't do that, because what happens? You get in timeout. So you're gonna have to go over here and sit down for no. Yeah, see, Inez is a nurse, and she says no rectal temps. That's not really an appropriate way to take anyone's temperature. But but is the key word. But I will say that Cleo does like to take the temperature of his watermelons, and he doesn't like a cold watermelon. He doesn't put watermelon in the refrigerator, do you?
Only an idiot would put a watermelon in the refrigerator, Caine.
See? He likes to put them in the microwave or bury them in sand.
You're damn right I do. That's the way we do it in South Carolina.
That's right. Cleo is feeling a little bit better than he was the other day. The other day he wasn't as well. He's feeling a little bit better. I think he was just off. That's why he started bringing up that stuff about
I don't know about you guys, but
taking
for rice,
rectal temperatures, and that's like, that's a no-no. So we're not doing it anymore, are we, Cleo? No, we're not doing it anymore. That's what he said. So I'm gonna put Cleo down. I read Cleo. You gotta go. You gotta sit over here, Cleophas. Sit down next to me. We're not really related. He thinks that we are. We're not. We're not even closely related. He's made out of pine, and well, I guess we're all related by common ancestry, and everything on this planet is related. So I guess I am related to Cleo, and so are you all. I love this. Delicious hot chocolate. I think I got a dog outside. I might have to step away real quick and let a dog back in, because Katya's in there studying to make websites or something. She's been getting a lot of tutoring, teaching Python, whatever that is. It's all Latin to me, but she's getting a lot of jobs doing that. More jobs than I'm getting, I'll tell you that. I probably won't get any work until the pandemic's over, I suspect. That's what I've been suspecting the whole time, that like dog training is just pretty much dried up. It's all right. Oh, well, thank you, Nixie. I appreciate that. Filling came out. That sucks. Toxic. I know what you're saying. It sucks. I gotta go to a dentist too. What's that? The alien's resting right now, and then he'll get back to work later. He's just resting. He goes in the USS Turtle. Let me post another link to my Teespring account. Maybe somebody wants a really cherry T-shirt. That would be a T-shirt or something with Jesus carrying a dinosaur. Yes, Ronnie made a boom boom, still works. It runs pretty good. He does. He runs pretty good. I'd turn him on, but I don't really want to turn him on right now. That would be that guy up there. That's Bat Boy, of course. That's Bat Boy sitting up there. Bat Boy's been around a lot of years. I have to go let a dog in. Hang on, and fill this up. I'll be right back. What's that frame thing in the background? What, this over here? That's a photograph that I did, I don't know, from 1990 something. 1992, 93. Oh, thank you, Anna S. So photograph. I have several bodies of work. One of them is photographs. I gotta go fill this up and let a dog in. Hang on. God damn it, Cleophas, don't trip me. What a prick. Oh, there, better. I put out this video. It's a dog training video. And, some woman was upset about it because I was saying, pretty much I don't think that, I don't know why anybody with children would want to have a dog other than dog trainers. And it really doesn't go real good for most dogs in households like that. She got all upset. It might have been a kid, actually. It's just the facts, man. Just the facts. You have children or a child, and you don't hot chocolate. You don't have enough work. You don't have enough work. The odds are you're not going to get a kid that wants to hang out with a dog or wants to interact with a dog like me, like I was when I was a kid, or toxic. The odds are that's not going to happen. We have 4 million dogs dying every year. People crying because I say that. Well, you don't. Well, you can adopt a dog. Remember, when you're adopting a dog, you're not rescuing it. Rescuing it is what people do that do that type of work, and it offends people that rescue dogs when people adopt them. Say that they rescued the dog. You're not taking it off the street. You're adopting it like everyone else. I've adopted dogs, and I've been involved in animal rescue. I never consider any time that I take a dog. It's not a rescue. I'm adopting it. I'm rescuing it. It's going into the system, and there's a big difference. There's people that dedicate their lives to it. Yes, they're psycho. That's all they do. Well, in many cases, there's a lot of psychos that do it. It's like, You know how like if like nuns, like say a Carmelite nun, like you may, like something must have happened to that person to want to go in to become a nun, become a cloistered nun. It's like that's their whole life. Well, many times you see that in animal rescue. It's like that's their whole life. That's why I got out of it. I got out of dog and cat rescue, and then I did work with squirrels, pigeons, sparrows, other stuff. But it was easier to deal with, that's for sure. What's in the jar back there? It's sort of like a Siamese twin, um, like a Siamese conjoined twin at the head, crammed in that jar. Did a lot of. I'm supposed to be talking about art tonight, aren't I? I'm sorry, I'm not. I will though. I've done a lot of jar pieces over the years, which some of them would be like a gallon jar, and then it might have like a baby in it, like a baby in it upside down, and then have a nipple on the top, like it's a baby bottle or something like that. Now my brother's a minister, and he referred to them as they look like they're abortions in a bottle, and that was sort of like the subject matter. I'm ready to go to the nunnery, send me off in it. No, come on, get out of here. You, what are you gonna be like the nun playing your ukulele or something? The singing nun? But yeah, I did a series of those. Why did some guy bum you out or something, Anna? Go find another one. I still sort of do jars every now and then. I flip around. Oh, it'd be bliss in a nunnery? No way. It'd be terrible, and you know it. I wouldn't want to do it. Be a nun or a priest. Is that a platypus? I have a platypus back there, but I don't think you can see it. That is a platypus right there, actually. That is a platypus. And that's a platypus that I made out of, it was like a piece of taxidermy. It might have been like a woodchuck, a small woodchuck. And then I used a leather jacket to make like the bill and the tail. And then I believe I went to the farmer's market and got a duck, and then like the feet or duck's feet that I dried out in salt and then polyurethane. I believe it was a long time ago I made that. His tail moves, and he smokes a cigarette, and there's a package of Marlboros down below him, and I think he says something like, you know, I'm a platypus and I'm smoking a cigarette or some shit like that. Something like that. Some BS, I can't remember. The ship behind me? This ship behind me was given to me by an artist friend of mine in Brooklyn named Eric Lenvite. And I believe he found it in Kansas City, and I said, well, that's really sweet. This was years ago. And then within the last couple of years, he called me up and said, hey, I'm getting out of my studio. Do you want that ship? And I said, yeah. So I went over there and got it. And then like next to that right there, that is a you can't, it's kind of hard to tell, but that's a jellyfish that I made. And if you plug it in, and it's like a light. But it looks like a jellyfish. I was thinking about making it so it stands up straight, but it doesn't have to. You can plug it in like that. No, it could float. It could float. It has some kind of motor in it, but it would need It would need work. Need work for sure. I got another dog outside right now. I'm gonna have to go get that dog and yank him in here soon. But art's a bunch of crap. Don't make it if you think you're gonna make money. If you're gonna make money, you probably come from a wealthy family, and your life will go easier. If you come from a wealthy family, I think it'll be easier for you to go into art. But I would give these two caveats. One, if you have children, don't get a dog. And if you're young and you're thinking about going into art, don't do it unless you have to. If you can do something else, you might want to do that. Your life might be easier, financially for sure, unless you come from a rich family. If you come from a rich family, it'll be easier for sure. I know some artists that are very successful. They come from extremely wealthy families. It's just how it is. It is. It's just how it is. Oh, that chocolate's good. It's waking me up. I'm feeling like $1,000,000. Feeling real good. Oh yeah, those are your weaknesses, really? Yes. You can end up in a nunnery with those weaknesses, you know. Man, I'm feeling like $1,000,000. That Bigfoot meat that I had the other night, I'm still feeling it real good. Real good. But this kind of helps. I made it using almond milk because I don't drink milk anymore. You know, cow milk. But I do sort of miss if you make hot chocolate like that scum that you get on the top of it. I love that. Or maybe you used to have. What is their favorite thing you own, or maybe something you used to have? Favorite thing I own, an object, an inanimate object? Probably this knife that my father gave me, I guess. It's a Buck Mountain Man. That'd probably be it. It's a very expensive knife. As far as like objects go, yeah, I can't really think of anything because most material things like that are meaningless to me. They are. I guess maybe the guns my father gave me. I have some Browning shotguns that I have these two guns that shot Bigfoot in 1953. They're Browning A5s. One's a Magnum, the other's a Light 12, and I like those a whole lot. My vampire wife is in there, in the other room, studying to learn how to make websites or some shit. Like, not make, but like writing code to make them. I'm like, go for it. I don't know what I go in there and look at this shit. I have no idea what she's doing. It's like, it's all code and stuff. I don't know. I want to say this one more time, that we have a video coming out tomorrow that I think most people are going to find entertaining. And it is about Bigfoot. There's some very awesome information about Bigfoot hearts in it that I think that anybody who is a Bigfoot enthusiast will find fascinating. But I really think that if you see it, you might like this video. Katya looks smashing in it. Wait, you see? Really nice outfit, I will say that. I like it. Princess Katya, the professor. She looks very professional in this one. That's all I'm gonna say. Have I ever what? Have you ever been with a black woman, Peter? Yeah. Yeah, I take all, in the past, I took all comers, sure. Not just chicks. And I don't have any problems with anybody else, whatever your preference is. I don't care. I don't care. But yeah, of course. Of course. Yeah, I don't really see that. I've been with, I don't know. Is there any race that I haven't been with? No, I don't think so. Oh, look, Pigeon Lady's still alive. Did you get the COVID or something? Did you get PMV virus? What happened? Where you been? Pigeon Lady. Yeah, Pachinko's here. I saw Pachinko. Not caught anything. Good. Yeah. Yeah. No, you don't, Kiki. You're just saying that. That was the name of my high school girlfriend, by the way, Kiki. I almost got run over 2 days before Christmas. Almost doesn't count. We're glad it didn't happen. That's good. That's good that you didn't. Yes, that's right. Nixie does the prayer thing. What else? I got Solarton. Are you an artist? No. I'm a father of a pigeon. It was Solarton. Solar, come here. Come here, you little freak. He's a little freak. You're all dressed up. Who, me? I'm wearing my comfy pants. And this shirt, I think I've wore 3 days. I wore it, and then I didn't wear it, and then I wore it again, and now I'm wearing it again. I don't believe anybody when they say that they're my biggest fan, because how could that possibly be? Like, how can you be somebody's biggest fan? And can that be proved? Can you prove that? Is there any way to prove that? I don't think so. I don't think there's any way to prove it. There's Katya, she's walking around. I'm a medium-sized fan. Sup? There she is. She's been working on her stuff. There's Katya. Sweetie, don't we have a video coming out tomorrow that's pretty entertaining? Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, she's being modest.
Yeah.
Do you want to sit on little daddy's lap?
In a minute. I gotta go do something first.
Okay. Maybe you could put on an outfit for us, kitten. No, she's not gonna do that. This is a live stream. But if she did, she has a couple outfits now. Maybe if you watch the video tomorrow, you'll see one of the outfits is that's pretty special. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yep. I'm still recovering from wearing it.
No.
Like physically.
Oh, the boots? Oh. She does wear boots. They're past her like knees. They're like stripper boots. It's an outfit. I picked out the skirt. Okay. We went shopping, which was a good time. Get involved. Where that Bigfoot skull? I can't tell you where I keep that stuff. Why was that message deleted by Toxic Shiba? What's going on here? Why is all this stuff being deleted? Where that Bigfoot skull? That okay. I'm gonna unhide this. It's crazy shit's going on here. My phone screwed up. Well, can you undo them? What's going on here? Everybody's full saying. Okay, hang on. Toxic's on it. My other account got. What's up, baby? Oh, he's not. Later. Yeah, maybe later though. It's a good idea, but he's not in my lab. I had him out earlier. He's on timeout. Am I okay? Yeah, I'm okay. There's no reason to be sorry. I do that. That's the problem when you're live streaming with the phone, is that it's hard to deal with hiding and unhiding stuff. It is. It's just real difficult. What do you got? What are you eating?
Chocolate.
Oh, really? I just had a bunch. I'd ask you for some. Why do you believe in Bigfoot? Because Bigfoot is real, and I've seen it. I've eaten the meat. And, what else? Why do I believe in Bigfoot? Why wouldn't you believe in Bigfoot? Why would somebody not believe in Bigfoot? How could you not think that Bigfoot is not real? I don't get it. I don't understand. Have you ever seen? Yeah, I've seen Bigfoot. I've eaten Bigfoot meat. What's it taste like? It's not very good. But you do. You grow accustomed to it. Your dad got. No, it's aged Bigfoot meat. It's aged. No, it doesn't taste like chicken. It tastes nothing like chicken. It tastes more like plastic, like burnt plastic. Baby, what are you making? Oh, plantain? It's real gamey. It doesn't taste like anything from this planet. I think I saw one in Oklahoma, Chickasaw Forest. Is that true? You think of Trump? What do I think of Trump's phone call? It's typical. You know, come on, it's nothing that we didn't know. You know, that thing? Come on, man. It's just like more Trump. It's more stuff. Like, he should be in jail. It's outrageous. Thank you, Cartwheel. Is the Patterson Gimlin footage real? I don't believe so. I'm probably one of the few people that doesn't believe that that's real. I don't think that that's real footage. I don't think that that's a Bigfoot. That looks like somebody put fur on a football helmet. He should. I agree. Can I join the Bigfoot community page? Well, you can join the channel. You can join this channel. Is that what you want to join? Join the channel. There's probably a link somewhere. Here, you want here, I'll post a link. Let me post a link so that you can join the channel. Everybody should join this channel. If you don't join this channel, you're making a huge mistake. We do have all the Bigfoot information that everybody wants and needs. And tomorrow in this video, I really here. What? That's not what I want. No, come on, man. That's not it. Hang on. Look at my hair in that. See if I can do this. Copy link address. Okay. Tomorrow. Tomorrow we are in the video. We are showing Bigfoot hearts, and there's an in-depth discussion of the Bigfoot hearts, and you can see them. They're dried out. They're from, some of the Bigfoot that my father shot in 1953. They're absolutely gorgeous. They're glorious. You know, they're glorious. They are. What else is glorious is the Princess Katya in the video. It's glorious. Have you ever talked about your life as an artist yet? No, I haven't. No, I haven't. You want me to do that? Oh, thank you. Getting food. What should I get? Favorite bodega snack? I'm in Crown Heights. Man, I don't know. Go get. The first thing that comes to mind would be like pork rings. Fried pork rings, or I don't know. Maybe like a Red Bull. Maybe you want a Red Bull, but you want food. God, man, I don't know. Maybe you could get one of those Jamaican meat patties. Those are pretty good. Yeah, get one of those. That's what I would recommend. What else would they have? Crown Heights, plantain chips. Yeah, they got those. Yes, several universities have seen the Frogman. The Frogman is on loan right now, actually. I think MIT has him, and he's about to go to Oxford. Crown Heights. What else would they have? God, I don't know. What time is it? It's about 10 o'clock. I don't have a favorite food. Well, yeah, I do. My favorite foods would be steak and oranges. What about the UFO sighting in '78 in Newfoundland, Canada? I don't know. All I know is about the UFO sighting that I saw in my backyard about 4 years ago, and it sort of changed my life. Yeah, the moon landing's real, and if you type in all caps like that, somebody's going to definitely, you're asking stupid questions, and you're typing in all caps. You're going to, somebody's going to get rid of you. You're going to get banned. You're going to get hidden. Steak and oranges together are separate, but I would be willing to try those together, and I'm thinking about it. How do I cook a steak? I like it burnt on the outside and rare on the inside. When you go, no, I don't have. I have dogs, and I have pets. I can't be going and looking for the Yeti. I can't do that. No. Now, I was thinking about making an orange pie. This is true, but the most recent thing that I cooked was a apple, pear, and banana crisp, and it was real tasty, and it was low sugar. It was like, the only sugar was in the top part, but it was almost like, the crumble stuff. I shouldn't have even put any sugar in that, because after the apples and the bananas and the pear were cooked, it was so sweet. It was like, who's your favorite 20th century artist? I don't really have one. Yeah, I don't know. Delish, that's right. Are dinosaurs real? They were real. Do you think that they're not? Hello, Pearson. Regards from Siberia. Love you from the Arctic Circle. Really? Are you way up there? Wow, Siberia. I've seen. Seriously, I don't. That sounded like you're really up there. That sounds cold and miserable. Is that Putin's country? I guess it is. What's your favorite animal to hunt? I don't really have one anymore. I like to hunt chaga. I don't really like. I like hunting. Like my dog Ike got sick some years ago, so we couldn't go. And I just haven't been hunting the last few years. Um, you know, I don't know. I just sort of like seeing animals alive now. I still eat meat. What's your next dog breed that you'll buy? I don't know. I think about getting a Maltese, and I also think about, I was thinking about getting another lab. You know, I like having Gus here. Sort of reminded me of how much I miss Ike. What drives my productivity? I just make stuff. I'm not really short on ideas. I'll just make something. I'm wondering if Bigfoot breast milk could be close to yak milk, and could it be made into ice cream? Well, it's so sweet that you wouldn't need to add any sugar. That's a very good question. I mean, it is like honey. Did I? No, I didn't make the Bigfoot head. Come on, how could I do that? Breast milk. Burmese mountain dogs are breathtaking. I like them pachinko. Why is it so sweet? Because it tastes like honey. You know, that's just how it is. Have you always cooked your? Oh, I've fried it in a pan and I've cooked it on a barbecue pit. That's the only way that I've done it. I think. I don't think I've had it in a stew or anything like that. Yeah, it does. It tastes like honey, dripping honey. Yeah, I don't. You know, small, big, they're all the same. Could you breed a big? Yeah, I believe so. If you had the right straps and everything, if you had the restraints, you know, because they have to have that courtship, and if they don't have the courtship, and you're just gonna breed them, it'd be like putting like a bull on top of a cow. You know, and you'd have to like that male Sasquatch is gonna bite the female. They go animal. Trust me, they go animal. How tall is a Bigfoot? They get real big. They can get real big. They're what? 13 feet tall, some of them. They're really tall, 14 feet. They're real big. How do Bigfoots eat rusty? They don't eat it, they lick it like it's a salt lick. Like, come on, man. You're asking that question, I already answered it. They don't eat rusty metal. They lick it. They just lick on it. They lick it. Like that. Now somebody said, what about the wintertime? Do their tongues get frozen? No, they don't get frozen because the Bigfoot are hotter than like a human. They're like 109 degrees. They, you know. You can't do that. You can't artificially inseminate. Pile of rust was a rich find. Well, you know, anytime you find that in the woods, you might find Bigfoot. You gotta lick it before you, yeah, well, okay. Yeah, probably. I think that would, you're a wise man, and I'm not gonna say anything else. You're probably a wise man, but come on. Let's keep it. Don't get me started here, okay? Come on. No filth. It's family hour. We're wholesome. We're wholesome. I don't really know what you were talking about. Stick what? I don't know what you're talking about. Does anybody know what I don't know what you were talking about. It sounded like a crazy man. Wholesome. Keep it NC-17. Thinking about going out to buy some hot chocolate. Yum. except like the kind that you're gonna buy has a lot of sugar in it. Wait till you see the video tomorrow. Oh my God, Katya looks so. You'll see, smoking hot, smoking hot. And I'm just saying, in that video, there's a surprise at the end. It is worthwhile if you see the video we're putting out tomorrow. What's my favorite sauce to cook meat with? No sauce. I do not put sauce on meat very often. Like I do a barbecue sauce sometimes, but like if I'm gonna cook meat, I just like it charred on the outside, salt and pepper. A1 sauce is pretty good. If I'm gonna do something like that. Lick it before you stick it. Yeah, you're talking about a stamp. You lick the stamp before you stick it on the envelope. I get it. Yeah, definitely. Lick the crap out of the stamp, right? Get it all wet. So it's really like wet and slobbery, and then you stick it on the envelope. Correct. Right. But, you got to really rub it on there. Rub it and rub it and rub it so that this stamp doesn't fall off. You want that stamp to stay on. So rub it real good. Rub it. What's your opinion of Vietnam? What do you mean, what's my opinion of the Vietnam War? What's my opinion of the Vietnam War? Well, like a lot of wars, they suck. I want to get a pit bull mix. Well, there's plenty of them out there. What's my opinion on communism? You know what? You just, he just got, I'm not gonna, hang on. Chubby here. Yeah, get the guy that was asking about communism out of here. Are there new rules? No, there are no rules. This is ridiculous. I live in the United States, man. I was in the military. I'm patriotic. I don't want to hear this nonsense. What's my opinion of communism? It doesn't work. It's a bunch of gobbledygook. What's my favorite brand of smoked oysters? I don't know, but I like them. I like them all. I will buy the kind from Walmart. And when I get them out of the can, then I'll put them on a fork, and then I'll salt them. And I know there is a new member here. Hang on. Pink Cat Lady. Well, welcome to Baby Sasquatch level, seriously. Welcome. Yes, I've eaten bluefin tuna. I like those, like the smoked oysters. Like, I think they're in cottonseed oil or something. But I always, over salt them. They're real good. I don't like hot sauce on smoked oysters. I don't do that. We were out of hot sauce, that sriracha sauce or whatever it is. And then there was another brand, that's all that we could see, and I got it, and it's not as good as the kind with the rooster on it. The kind that you always see. This is another brand. It's okay, but I'm a little bummed out about it, but we'll use it for sure. It's okay, maybe I'll get used to it. Katya makes great eggs, by the way. She's a very great cook. She can she cooks great. Like eggs, man. She cooks eggs real good and I've started doing them like this too. Like she does a real slow cook. So she put like eggs in a pan, and then she might put like cut tomatoes or something on top of them, and then she just lets them cook real slow until, they're not runny. They're just sort of like, in between that runny and hard, but they're not. They're awesome. What's up, Jameson? Um, Thank you. I think so. But she cooks real well. Um, no formal cooking. She just knows how to do it, which isn't a shock because she can sort of do anything, right? Within reason. Where do I find Bigfoot? Look for Rusty Metal. Oh, by the way, anybody knows that Katya's voice sounds like Pam Beasley from The Office? What's up with that? I noticed that the other day. It's like, I'm dating Pam Beasley. It's really fucking weird. It is. It's kind of hot. Did I like Pamela Anderson? Pamela Anderson was too much. That's not really my kind of girl. Like, she's just so overdone. What does Katya say about that? About the Pam Beasley thing? She's fine with it. I said it again today. I mentioned it again today. Pam Beasley's likable. Here we go. The communism dude. Like, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. They just keep coming back. Like, oh my God, like you got nothing better to do? Like they have nothing better to do. Yes, I am the Raven guy and the Bigfoot guy and the dog training guy. I gotta see if there's some more hot chocolate here. And I think I left a dog. I think I left Toto outside. Hang on, I'll be right back. How long ago did you move out of New York City? Do you miss it or I'm happy I'm out of there. I was there for years. I don't miss it. I'll be right back. There, I'm back. Cleophas, he has to apologize to everybody tonight, or some people in particular. He was pretty rude the other night. All about that thermometer and stuff. Like, and he's looking at me. He does feel bad. I think he says he feels bad about it. So, he will apologize here soon. I look like you look like my uncle. Is Dogman an endangered species? Well, since you don't see him all the time, I would imagine. Yeah, Cleo's always out of control, seriously. He's out of his mind. It's just, you know. Can you imagine him coming at you with a thermometer? You know, bend over, or whatever he says. Bend over, I'm the nurse. No thanks, Cleo. What's going on with the watermelon people lately? You know, it's funny you would say that. A lot, actually. You look like my Uncle Jeffrey, and I love it. You love it? I've almost bought a house. You almost bought a house this weekend, Jameson? Really? You moving in with your lady? That's big time. Do you think there are reptile people? I think it's possible. 1902? No shit. You remind me of him, you give off his vibe. But I'm backed out, I chicken out. It's a big commitment, right? How much were they asking? Maybe you can get them down. Were they asking a lot? Do you put Cialis in hot sugar? No, I don't need that. I don't need that. Yeah, I'm still street beefs. No, I don't need Cialis. Because you're asking questions like that, you just got hidden. You got nothing better to do you? Nothing better to do. Um, United States. Hang on, I'll be right back. Thank you, I think so. Here we go. Do not get the communism. Like, no, we're not. He's looking at me. He doesn't feel bad. Everything says it. So, I keep all the comments. Do I look like my Is Dogman an endangered species? Well, since you don't see him all the time on the ranch. What's going on with the watermelon? You know, it's been a while. You look like my Uncle Jeffrey. I love it. Love it. Almost bought a house. You almost bought a house this weekend, Jameson? Really? You moving in with your lady? That's big time. Do you think there are reptile people? I think it's possible. 1902? Oh shit. It remind me of when you give up, but I'm backed out at you. Now, it's a big commitment, right? How much will they ask? Maybe you can get them down. Do they ask them a lot? You could see Alice and not sure. No, I don't need that. I don't need that. Yeah, I'm still. I don't need to see Alice. I'm just gonna ask you questions. Not sure. No, I don't need that. I don't need that. Yeah, I'm still. I don't need to see Alice. Because you're asking questions like that. You got nothing better to do. Okay, hey moderators, do me a favor. Listen, I just want to put this out here for the moderators. If anybody asks any type of, or brings up any type of medicine or medical question on this live stream, I don't care what it is, get rid of them. Just get rid of them. If they talk about depression and asking what they should do, you know what I'm saying? Just they bring up any type of medication, just get rid of them. It's just, it's just nonsense. Thank you, Toxic. Toxic knows. You don't have to ask any questions. Seriously, these are just this is nonsense. It's nonsense. It's hot chocolate that I made using 88% chocolate and almond milk. It's okay. There's Katya. Peter. I have a reasonable suspicion it could have been a dog man. What is the first piece of art you remember making? Probably bread sculptures. I remember making those in like first or second grade. I was homesick. So I made like bread sculptures and put them in the oven and baked them. It was like a face. And I made it, I remember I made them not out of yeast. I think I used like baking powder and baked them. It was a head. And then the other thing, do I ever paint? Yeah, I paint yesterday. I made like this clay sculpture in first or second grade. I remember that. I don't have a favorite painter. What's my favorite type of bread? I like the stuff that Wegmans has that has currants in it. What do you think about the dark side of you? I don't know what that is. It's really, Wegmans has really great bread. We'll make bread here too. No, not originally. I'm from Missouri. I don't like potato bread that much. That reminds me of brioche or something. It's just like so starchy. And Wegmans bread is everything. Is your girlfriend actually a vampire? Yes. best bread for toast would be butter. Don't you think? That Hawaiian bread, man, that stuff is too sweet, David. Really? I can't eat that stuff anymore. It's just like way too sweet. Um, I mean, but that's strictly, that's my opinion. Ed Keenholz is my favorite. Apple butter's pretty good. Ed Keenholz is pretty good. Hawaiian cake, I've never had that. Butter honey is pretty good, but see, I don't eat sugar anymore. I stopped doing that. I just don't do that anymore. Do you have bread alone? Bread, where you are? Do you have bread alone? Brand bread or no? I've never heard of that. Are you a fan of Kate Bush? And so, do you have well, not really a favorite album. I like Italian bread. What is it like being an artist in New York City? I scraped by for a lot of years. I did. I scraped by for a lot of years. It was real rough. That pumpkin bread, that sounds delicious. That really does sound pretty good. What kind of music do I listen to? Well, that's funny that you would say that about music, because like I don't focaccia. I like focaccia. I don't listen to. Would you ever sell your art? Yes, I sell my art. What will you age it? Will I age what? Samson and Bucket, beautiful family, Remy and Solo Chagat. I love dark, not bread, sure. As much of your income from your art or dog training. Well, there is really no dog training business during the pandemic, so. My friend keeps calling my dog. What should I do? I don't know, man.
Tell your friend to fuck off.
That's what I would do too. You know.
Leave the dog alone, you dick.
Xbox or PlayStation? Xbox, of course. I don't know what that is. I don't know. Is that like Polgar's bread or something? Do you age your what? Do I age my what? Oh, sex box?
Yeah, that's what I like. I like sex box. It's real fucking good, Caine.
Age the bread? We don't age bread. I don't.
He doesn't do it. He doesn't. I swear to God, he doesn't.
Oh, pierogies? Yeah, I like, we had pierogies the other night. What's in the jar behind me? Some stuff? This person's spamming. They're just gonna get removed. If you need $1,000, I'll ask you a question. Oh, please. You don't have 1,000 pennies. God damn.
What a loser.
I meant your beer. What? Yes, I have art gallery shows. I'll probably have one this fall. Pierogies are good. I had some boiled once. I put them in the oven. I'd never done that. And they were pretty good like that.
I'm fucking doing great. Look at me.
They were okay. You know. Those pierogies were like feta cheese and spinach or something, you know. I've never been to Europe. Never been to Europe. I don't really have any desire to go now either. I'd rather go to South America, I think. South America sounds more interesting, like see the freshwater dolphin. I think that sounds like a lot more interesting than, you know, Europe. Not that I have anything against Europe, but, you know, is Argentina nice, really? Yeah, Cleophas is a real pogger. He is. Cleo is he's a pog champ, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm a pog champ. Look at me.
Props. I don't know what you're talking about. Do you like punk music? That's what I grew up with. Would you visit Poland or Ukraine on a vacation? Yeah, but I have no desire to really go to Europe, so I don't think it's gonna happen. And who's gonna watch Tonka and Remy? Who's gonna watch Tonka? You know, I got nobody to watch Tonka.
I'll do a Caine. I'll watch him.
Where's the vampire girl? The vampire girl is right over there. Vampire girl is doing something on her computer machine, I think. I don't know what she's doing. She said she had something for Cleo, but I don't know. So I meant to say, do you age your bread? What are you talking about? Do I age my bread? Why can't she get on the camera? Well, she can get on the camera if she, I don't know. What, I guess she doesn't want to. I don't know. Why, you want to see her? She's pretty spectacular. She's a vampire. They need to be invited. She's busy. That's right. That's, you know. We'll tell her right now, okay, Cleo, tell her.
Hey, Katya! Katya! They're fucking asking for you on the fucking computer machine.
She says that she'll come over here. What can we use? And she won't answer me. She only answers Cleo. We use an iPhone, a 12 Max Pro or Pro Max, whatever it is.
Max Pro, Caine. It's a fucking Max Pro.
That's what we've been using lately. I like it. It's a step up from the 8. It's a lot better. Yeah, she's coming on the stream. Wow, people are really asking about you, Katya. She's pretty hot, right? I like looking at my girlfriend. She's pretty adorable. She's learning programming. Are we gonna join Twitch? There's people asking about you, Katya. There she is. Well.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
Don't talk to me like that. You know, I got you something at Wegmans.
What did you get me? Was it something good? You know I like a fucking big, fat, juicy fucking watermelon.
Yeah, you want it now?
Yeah, give it to me, baby. Give it to me now.
All right.
That's pretty. I don't know what he sounds like. That's innuendo.
Better be fucking good.
I got it in the refrigerator for you.
What is it? What the fuck is that? You had it in the refrigerator? What the fuck, man? That little tiny fucking watermelon. I like a big booty watermelon. That's not even a watermelon. That's a fucking honeydew.
Someone gives you a gift and this is how you treat them?
Yeah, well, you did, but you're giving it to me cold, too. If you warmed it up in the microwave or some shit, I could do something with it, but it's fucking cold. What kind of cream likes a cold melon? What a bunch of crap. Not like a big booty watermelon, Katya. Get that piece of shit out of here. At least warm it up. Put it in some boiling water. I like it about 98.6 degrees.
Screw you, dude. You know, I let you sit here on little daddy's lap, and this is how you treat me.
Alright, well, thanks a lot for nothing.
It's fine. We can all get along. One little happy family.
He is ungrateful. You should apologize to Katya.
Fuck you, Caine.
He does like a big booty watermelon, and a honeydew is really, it's, you know, Katya, you know, that's a tiny melon. I mean,
It's
fucking
pretty
dinky.
big.
Look at that little thing. I need a big one. Because I'm big in the pants, Katya. I'm fucking huge.
Pretty much for a midget, maybe, but...
What the fuck, a midget? God damn it.
she's instigating a fight, I think.
Whose side are you on, little daddy?
I'm not on anybody's side. I'm not on anybody. I think that was very nice of you to even, like, we were at Wegmans, and Katya goes, should we get Cleo a watermelon? And I said yes. And, that's, you know, what's the difference? What's the difference between that and a watermelon?
Well, it's tiny. That's what it is. It's tiny and it's cold. I like them warm and big and juicy. I like a juicy watermelon. Katya, I like a juicy, big old booty watermelon.
Well, maybe I'll put this into the gravity generator over there, and maybe it'll
You're
come out.
fucking with me again, Katya. Give me a big booty watermelon. I'll act a little different.
I'm going to put it in the gravity generator. We'll see what happens, okay?
Okay. Oh, look at her stand up. Talk about a big booty watermelon, Caine. Look at that.
Wrong, Cleophas. That was rude. That was rude.
That's the kind of watermelon I like. It's like Katya.
That's fucking rude. Everything about Bigfoot.
Oh, look at that.
Holy macaroni, dude.
Look
Your
at
dreams just came
what
true.
you got, that big booty watermelon.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna do that thing tonight. I'm gonna warm it up and I'm gonna sleep with that thing and it's gonna be awesome.
But you know, dude, the gravity generator, it pumped it out all cold, so you gotta wait.
You know, the best thing you do with a watermelon is buried in hot sand in the sun. I love it.
That's what he does. He does it. Or the microwave for about what? For about
3 minutes.
look at that Cleo. Look at the way that Cleo's looking at it. He's drooling. Look at that. He's like he's really wants to get a hold of that thing.
Just wait for it to come of age, dude, you know.
Oh, it's like a too young for Cleo.
It's too young in its temperate state.
He's ready. He is ready. Cleo's an expert on warm watermelons. I'm asking about weird videos, but I love his content. Oh, I think that was a compliment for you, Cleo. Katya, tell us what you've been doing tonight.
Just trying to learn how to build a website.
To learn how to build a website, and can you tell us about that?
Well, what I'm gonna try to do is redo Google's front end.
Just gotta try and redo Google's front end.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means. Katya, tell us how your Katya's been tutoring lately. How's your tutoring been going?
Pretty good. I'm gonna tutor some elementary school children on Thursday.
Are you really?
Well, yeah, but apparently they have Chromebooks, and I don't know, Chromebooks, they don't really run programs, so I don't know.
And what are you tutoring them in? Python?
That was the plan, but their dad is saying they have Chromebooks, so I don't see how that would really work out.
How old are these kids?
They're in 2nd and 5th grade or something.
Would they understand Python?
Well, I would want to show them like how you can make a simple game in Python, because their dad wants them to see a bit of coding, see a bit of math and physics and stuff. So I thought that would be a good way to get them.
Who's their dad? Bill Gates? Like, what the fuck?
I don't know.
Isn't that a little advanced or no?
Maybe, but I don't know. Honestly, though, I need to clarify something. My end goal is not to redo Google's front end, but that was just something I realized I could do. Is I can write some HTML, some CSS to be able to make something that would search from Google for me, which is cool, but I want to eventually publish a website for my friend. He wants to do some kind of like double authenticated thing that will be like, if you have this special code name, you can get in. So he can make like these parties out in the woods, and it'll be like you can get into the party if you have this special code name, and then there's gonna be certain things that needs to be at the party, and everyone can sign up to bring certain stuff. So it's gonna be this like hidden little community internet place for his like forest parties. So I'm doing it for a friend.
Forest parties? Is it Bigfoot?
It could be.
It could be. I was telling everybody about our video that's coming up, but I just said it's really great and you should see it. That's all I said. You should see it. It's coming out tomorrow. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'd just like to say I did a really great job, and you'll see at the end how good of a job I did. Didn't I, Katya?
Peter is amazing.
Yes. Here's a hint. I have a voice like a baby angel. Would you like me to sing y'all a song? Check it out. How's it go? Up with Bigfoot. There's Bigfoot everywhere. Up with Bigfoot. Some of the best folks you'll meet anywhere. Bigfoot. Bigfoot. Up with Bigfoot. That's it. That's the song. It was pretty good, wasn't it?
You think he might be joking, don't you?
Who? Somebody thinks I'm joking about... I'm not going to say anything else. Oh, no, it's Peter Caine. No, yeah, maybe. You'll have to wait and find out tomorrow. I was going to play the piano for you. Some of you will have seen me play the piano on GarageBand, but this phone is all tied up, and I do have the 8 that has GarageBand. I could play some piano on there, but I don't know. I just don't know. I can't tell when Peter is joking. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's great to hear. Do you still do your famous dog training? I just put out a video tonight on dog training. It probably has like probably has a few views. Let's see. Do anybody want to take a guess on how many views it has? Don't look.
Toto sort of recovered from being sort of spoiled from her grandmother, right?
Toto was terrible in the beginning, and Toto, by the end of the session, Toto was good. But Toto is having problems staying sitting. But by the end, I think that like it was a tough session. It was
Like when you fired it off, she would stand up.
She would move, yes. Gus is ahead right now, honestly, where Gus was not ahead of Toto. Gus is ahead of Toto right now. But that could, see, not very many, 225. That doesn't mean that Toto won't do better in the long run. Because Toto, I mean, honestly, Toto, it's just a matter of just working her. You know, that's it. That when this be like this is like our family shot, like here we are, like husband and wife with our kid, Cleophas. Look at this. Look at this, Katya. Look. Do you see this?
Yeah.
This is it. This is our family. Look at this.
Yeah.
You see it, right?
Yeah.
What would Cleophas, our kid, like be in the middle? Is that how it would be, like this?
I'm fine with him being a daddy's boy. It's fine.
No, but I mean, isn't this a better like this is our Christmas card next year? Like this is a family shot, right?
Next year, like, Cleophas is like 19, right?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. No, Cleophas isn't that old.
He's 48.
He's 48.
Right.
Thank you,
Bucket.
Kiki, for
Buck.
the money.
Gotta get Bucket out of my room. Hang on.
Okay, go get him. That's next year for our Christmas card. This Cleophas, you know. I'm putting Cleophas down. He's heavy. You know what it's like having a kid on your lap all the time?
They wanna let Mango out.
Do it, please.
Here, dude.
Thank you, Keekers. Mango's going out. Katya's making Mango go out, which he needs to go out. Oh. What time is it? 11:46. I'm strong? Well, that's a relative thing to say. Do you like the banjo? Well, I don't dislike the banjo. The question is, does Kiki like the banjo? That's the question. It's 9:46 here. When will we see your guitar collection? I mean, the stuff that I made, I sold all those when I was broke. I sold that, I sold the ukuleles. Not any of those are left. Oh, you play the ukulele? I made some ukuleles, none of them are left. Yeah, the family portrait looked pretty hot. I don't think Katya was into it, though. I once broke a man's banjo. Is that a euphemism? I dabble on the uke. That was a euphemism, wasn't it? That can happen. And then you get Peronis. How are those? What are those? Just sauteed? He was in the ER for a few hours. That can happen.
Sunny side up.
Really?
You gotta really peel it off there.
Oh.
Sunny side up plantains.
Oh man, those are good.
Yeah.
I got my big tooth in though. It's a problem. Baby, those are great.
Crunchy. This one's crunchy. Good night, Toxic.
Good night, Toxic. Hang on. Oh my God.
The other day, I baked a plantain,
She did.
and then I put it in a smoothie with a papaya, and it was pretty weird flavor.
I liked it. This is nice. Is this butter or what?
No, it's olive oil.
Boy, those work out great. How do you donate to the channel? You super chat. Or become a part of the channel. You can join the channel. Here's a big meaty one. Oh man. Wow.
They're candy.
Yeah, they get so much sweeter. I used to ride a motorcycle. I don't anymore. Years ago, I haven't had one since I was in my early 20s. Katya wants me to ride one though. She thinks, I should have one.
Do you still have a motorcycle license?
No.
So you'd have to get a new one?
Oh, sure. Or just ride without one.
I
'Cause
have one.
Katya has one. I'll just borrow hers.
I haven't ridden a motorcycle since I got my license.
See, Peter and Katya are pretty poggers. I'll get a motorcycle license when I get a motorcycle.
My dad said he's gonna sell his motorcycle.
Well, maybe I'll buy it.
It's a gold wing.
It's a little heavy. It's a little big. Really, it's a gold wing. No shit. Why is he gonna sell it?
He doesn't feel like putting any more work into it. It needs a throttle cable, and he said the brakes went out
Right.
recently. So he's thinking about putting it up for $500.
Huh. Really? 5? That's it?
I think he's just gonna see
Just wants to get rid of it?
if he can get any offers.
Wow.
He sort of rebuilt the whole thing, so maybe he just doesn't want to ride it anymore.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Raid check. If you owned any cool cars yeah, I have one right now. It's a Honda Odyssey. It's pitching. It is. Oh, well, I had a Ford Fairlane for a while. A 62 Ford Fairlane, I believe.
I had a pretty sweet car too. Tell him about my car.
She had like an 87 Honda Civic or something.
Yeah, Honda Accord.
Honda Accord. That was close.
It was pimpin'. It was pimpin'.
It was pimpin'. She said that it was a brown color.
It was brown.
It was brown. But
It didn't have cup holders.
nothing as sweet as my Honda Odyssey though that like has trash in it.
Let me tell a story.
Please.
One time, when I was a senior in high school, I picked up this freshman. I was gonna take her to soccer practice.
Right.
And she got in the car, and I was like, "Feel free to roll down the window." And she started twisting the thing that adjusts the mirror.
Right.
She was like, "How do you roll down the window?" And I was like, "It's down there."
So she was an idiot.
Or maybe just really nervous.
But why? Because you were the cool senior.
And maybe she had never actually rolled down a mechanical window before.
Oh, I see what you're saying. That is an issue. See, if I had a mechanical window on my Odyssey, I would be much better off. But because they're motorized, I don't have any windows. And, you know, in the summer it sucks, and in the winter it sucks. I'm sort of screwed. So, I wish that it was just a hand crank window. I missed that. Oh, so your Accord had hand crank windows.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, they are the
It
best.
still exists too. I should buy your car.
It's foolproof.
She says the car's sweet. Isn't it? Tell him, baby. Tell him how sweet it is.
Pretty much right before I parked it, got a new alternator, got a new radiator, got new tires, and it got a new muffler. Pretty much all it needs is headlights, taillights, and something is stinky.
And whatever else it needs, because it's an
Whatever's
87.
stinky.
Now, my theory is it's just too old that there's this stuff falling apart. And and there's something that smells really bad in it. What do you think smells?
I don't know, but
Is it inside or is it in the trunk or what?
it's something under the hood.
Oh.
It's
oh.
like it'll just start burning something. Maybe?
That could be like plastic that gets on your muffler or something and it's burning.
Yeah. My opinion is that it's still worth fixing up. But you don't know what's just gonna fall apart. But I'm pretty sure that as long as it's not rusty, maybe it is worth fixing up. But you and my dad both say it's not, so.
I don't think it is. Somebody wants to know what year I graduated from high school. And I didn't. I got a GED. So there's your answer. I joined the military. That's what you wanted to know, right? When did I graduate from high school?
You know, I'm not sure exactly, but I don't think my dad has a GED.
Oh, he didn't graduate and he didn't get the... It's useless.
I don't know.
He doesn't need
If
it.
he sees this, he might be offended.
Why? I'll
Because
tell...
maybe he does have a GED.
If you see this and you don't, Don't worry about it because it doesn't. You don't need it anyway. It's all bullshit. Nobody, I swear, nobody ever asked me for jobs that I was applying for over the years. Like, can you prove that you have that GED? Being a bartender, we need to see that GED thing. I don't know where it is. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see. You could just say that you graduated from high school. Nobody's gonna question it. No one. I would venture to even say that, like, no, I'm fine, thank you. You could say that you graduated from college and, with like an undergrad degree, and nobody's gonna like check and see if you graduated. I don't know. Maybe if you're applied for like a sales position at Procter and Gamble or something, and you're supposed to have like a bachelor's or something, maybe they check. Maybe they don't. Where's the Raven? His name is Sam, and he's upstairs. His name is Sam. Okay? We're gonna be doing a video with him probably tomorrow of him reading books. He likes to read. He looks at the pictures. Get Sam. I'm not getting Sam. I have Katya here. I'd rather hang out with Katya. Chrysler makes the best minivans? I'll beg to differ. I don't have to worry about Sasquatch explorations because I have Katya with me. Oh, are the trolls coming? Oh, I hope. Are they showing up now? What's up, my boy? It's B-O-I, isn't it? Katya, isn't it B-O-I? Boing?
Totes.
Boing?
Get out of here, dude.
I'm happy. It's boing. Bucket the cat is here. Can vampires fly through the air? Yes. Definitely. They can. Can't you, Katya?
Yeah, totally.
See? And they swim like fish. Super fast.
Only if I'm wearing my cape can I really
She has
fly.
a cape.
The cape really makes it happen.
It's a cape and it has red lining in it.
I flip the collar up, and that's when flying really.
It's badass.
You gotta flip the collar up.
It's real badass. It really is.
And then when I go really into the mode, my ears get a little more pointy.
Will you
that
come
helps
to
with
Argent?
the coasting.
It's true.
Sort
It's
of
true.
like,
Streamline.
My also get a little webbing in here when I get real.
When
real
she's
thirsty.
when she swims, she sprouts like webs for her hands, like a platypus, and she can pull herself through the water real fast. Super fast. It's true. It is. It is very true. What about her fangs? Well, she has fangs right now that she could show you, but she doesn't need to show off. But she also, they come out. They're like retracted right now.
Yeah.
That's a fact. Look, see? If she even opens her mouth, you can see them. See? Those things come down. She wouldn't do it around me because I'm stronger than her, so she knows she can't. She can't stick him on my neck.
Yeah, he
Near
seems
Dark,
strong.
it's probably...
So he must be really
Near
strong.
Dark is probably my favorite vampire movie. Have you seen that? Near Dark?
No.
Oh, well, we gotta watch that.
Yeah, we really need to.
Seriously. Near Dark, is that a newer movie or an old one? Is somebody gonna tell us? It's great. Is it newer or older? It's older. I don't know, man, really? Okay. Did you capture how are you stronger than a vampire? Trust me. She knows I'm stronger, don't you, baby? She knows. Everybody knows I'm stronger than a vampire. Starring Bill Paxton, really? Did you capture a Bigfoot? Look at that. Katya. Wow.
That's how you spell it.
Peter has big muscles. That's nothing. That's nothing. Trust me. You know my tiny feet? There's a point where they get real big, real fast. It's Mary. My old account was hacked. Oh, really? Now you're Mary Canary? How'd your old account get hacked? I'll tell you how it got hacked. Is that you're liberal, and they probably attacked you because, you know, I have to deal with it too. Is that what could that have happened? Oh, there's Boy, stalker Boy. See, Boy.
Sure.
It told me my pet. Hang on. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't get rid of Mary, did I? It told me my password was compromised. Oh, look at this. Oh, thank you, Vince. What is your favorite David Lynch movie? I don't have one. It's true.
The Grandmother? Have you seen that?
No, I haven't seen that. Isn't Eraserhead David Lynch too?
Yeah, I fell asleep during that one.
Hang on. I like.
Just
hang
because
on.
I was really tired.
Hang on. I like this. Are you a liberal? You know, I'm just tempted to just say, bye, boy. That's what I'm tempted to say, but I won't.
I think I fell asleep during Eraserhead because I was really tired, and it was also sort of like terrifying. So I think my body just shut down. I didn't have the capacity to process what was going in, so my body was just like, you can't see this. And my friend was kind of like disappointed. I was falling asleep. I was like, no, I'm here. And my friend was like, oh yeah, sure. What do you think of the movie? I was like, pretty good.
What about Rocky Horror Picture Show? Who did that? Does anybody know who that was? That was another, I believe, movie that was made in college, if I'm not mistaken. Could somebody tell me? Wait, can I ask Katya about her physics career or what? I believe that was Michael Bay. No way. Jim Sharp. I think that's correct. Is that right? I think that is correct. Yep, that was correct. Okay, just curious. Everybody's saying it. I didn't know. I don't know. Why do you all know that? Katya, did you know that? I didn't know that.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
that
whatever.
You're talking about.
Yeah. We don't know that. Well, Rocky Horror Picture Show. You've seen that, haven't you?
No.
That was like popular when like not with me, but like my brother, like 2 years older, maybe. I was never into it. People would go, and then people would interact in the crowd. It was just some stupid thing. Just dumb. I wasn't into it. Your videos make my girlfriend uncomfortable. I love it. Thank you. What do you mean, like hitting them, little daddy? Wait until you see our video tomorrow. That's all I'm saying. Katya is dressed to the nines. Wait till you see what she's wearing. You look smashing in this.
Sigh.
I'm just saying. Really.
I did it for the part. I'll just say that.
She did it for the part, but she looks good. I love Rocky Horror. Live show. Oh, there's Toxic's up again. Katya's a legend. You're a legend now. See, I told you, baby. I'm not a legend. Katya is, though. She'll be a legend after the video tomorrow, for sure.
Yeah.
It's a legend maker video. It is. It really is an amazing video. Iconic couple? Yeah, pretty much. Thanks for noticing. It's true. Tim Curry. If you all haven't checked out Katya's video, check them out. They're really good too.
Thanks.
Sub to her channel too. That's correct. Here, let me post a link to Katya's channel. If everybody could, let's get Katya's channel to 1,000, right? That would be great. Help.
Someone asked about my physics career.
Yeah, talk about
Pretty
it.
much, like, I sort of started late because I started out as mechanical engineering, but I took a fluid mechanics class in my sophomore year, and I sort of was more into the doing the math of the fluid mechanics, like the integrals and all that. And I realized that was more physics. So then I changed my major to physics, and I graduated 5 semesters later. So I stayed an extra semester. And pretty much taking physics classes was like, it was cool being in the classrooms, hearing things being talked about, doing the math. All of that was really cool and difficult. And
Who asked that question? Did Mary ask that question? Because Mary is takes the same shit.
yeah, it was really cool. I felt like really like I should do it. And mechanical engineering was kind of too like, it was too much applied for me. Like and there was like group projects, and I did not want to do group projects. I did a couple group projects, and I was just like, I don't want to do this anymore. And physics didn't have group
It's
projects.
Katya's channel.
Except I did have a couple labs with partners, which was fine. But yeah. And then like, I took a photography class, black and white film photography. I also took a screenplay writing class, and I took a creative writing class while I was at school. And pretty much, I was also teaching computer science, which kept me like into doing like visual projects and stuff. So that's pretty much everything that happened.
Yes, I like cheese balls. Absolutely. Who doesn't? Yeah, I would go into physics too if I could spell and do math. I would do it. What's up with the Beaver? With the Beaver playlist? I think that person's gonna get removed. I think that's hide user on the channel.
I feel like I got lucky with math teachers, maybe.
They wanted you to talk about the God particle.
God particle.
Yeah, I think they want me to talk about it. I'll talk about that. No, Katya can't.
Honestly, like I also took a class called what was it called? Philosophy.
Now they want to know. Yeah, that's what they're talking about. The Higgs.
Philosophy of the mind or something like that was what it was called. And my final paper was on temporal consciousness. So like how we perceive time flowing versus how objective time flows. So it's based on a function of the number of mental events that occur in a certain time span, and also the rate at which your mind processes mental events. So those two things. And it's basically like the most basic physics equation, which is the time span elapsed as a function of the number of mental events and the rate of mental events being passed. And so then like you can figure out like, oh, like I was sitting there and it felt like it took forever for the pot of water to boil. You have to think about, were you like watching it? Were you watching like every little bubble boil? Because then maybe the number of mental events was very high, right? Whereas if you just closed your eyes and then all of a sudden the water would be boiling, that's probably because there's less mental events happening in your brain, so it feels like it went faster, right? So yeah, that was like probably one of the most exciting projects I ever worked on. There's some video on my channel about that too. It's because I was at my dad's and I was really excited to see Peter. So I was trying to think of like how to make time go faster.
That's right.
So pretty much, if you resist, like let's say you want time to go faster, because like you want to see your significant other as fast as possible. Well, what you have to do is you have to say, no, I want to stay in this moment. I don't want time to move at all. Because what that will do is it will kind of like make it so instantaneously the opposite will occur. Right? So it's kind of like, let's say you want to enter the center of the earth, but like just standing on the earth and just like saying, oh, I wish I was in the center of the earth, is not going to do anything. But what you can do instead is you can jump away from the earth, because then you'll come down and hit the earth with some force that might get you into the center of the earth. So actually, like, resisting where you want to go will actually get you with more force towards the direction that you want to go. Sort of like, if you want the pot to boil, then just think in your mind, no, I resist this heat going into the pot. I want the pot to stay completely still, no boiling whatsoever, and just think with your mind, don't boil, don't boil, don't boil. And all of a sudden, instantaneously, if you become a master, it can become instantaneous. The pot will boil. This is my theory. So
Well, answer me this question. I think I asked you this before, but if hydrogen peroxide is just water with an extra oxygen molecule, why can't you just change that into just water and make it drinkable? Why can't you just leave it out in the sun and let the oxygen molecule evaporate and then drink it?
So, like, the bond energy... So the sunlight would have to be able to break the bond energy
Yeah.
in that molecule, and then once that bond is broken, that oxygen would need somewhere to go, so it could be stable.
I could just dissipate it in the air.
I guess it could join another oxygen. Well, that's probably what happens, right?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you. I have a GED.
I don't know. I took chemistry my senior year, and like...
Chemistry, physics,
not
isn't it all the
easy.
same? I mean,
Not really, because chemistry is sort of like, there was a bunch of physics majors taking chemistry their senior year. It was like everyone put it off.
Can I say this? Na, I think, is salt. Am I right?
Yeah.
Am I right? Really? NaCl, what's that?
That's salt.
Salt.
Na is sodium.
Sodium, NaCl, is table salt. Right? Maybe?
Yeah.
Okay. I got that right, huh? Everybody's impressed. Peter's, yes, I'm working on alchemy. I am working on turning mud into gold. We're working on a machine that will do that. But we do, once again, we need funding. See, I come up with the idea, like, hey, Katya, let's turn dirt into gold. And that's the idea, and then we'll think about it and figure out a way to do it if we have enough funding. But we need funding.
Mm.
You know, it's like stuff that they thought about years ago. It's not really possible, but, you know, it's just another bad idea that it sounds like I'm trying to just, what's that called when somebody does that? Like Trump. Sounds like I'm being like Trump. I'm not going to talk about it. We're not talking about politics anymore. Did you hear his video or his phone message? No. You got to hear it. It's outrageous. It's the worst shit I've ever heard. Don't talk about this, Peter. Go back to talking about your ridiculous shit about making gold from dirt. That's more enjoyable. She ran. Oh, okay. There you go. See, like this, we get rid of that. I'm the one that rambles about crazy shit. Okay? You gotta get them. Thank you.
Yeah. I mean...
What are you gonna do? You know?
What are you gonna do?
I don't know. What time is it? It's 11:14. I do think that we're going to bed now. I did show up. And I did babble for a while. And now we want to rest because, what is it that we were going to invent now? Something that makes gold gold from. We're gonna turn lead. It's
Yeah.
not dirt. It's not dirt, Katya. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get lead, and then we're gonna somehow make a contraption that takes lead and turns it into gold. So we're looking for investors.
Yeah.
You know, my adopted cat is really fat, and when we got her, you should feed her raw diet.
You know what I really want to do? I want a lightning collector.
She's been talking about this the whole time I've known her.
You know?
You mean like Ben Franklin did, like fly a kite, and that's a lightning collector, isn't it? Isn't it? We fly a kite, and then we tie a string onto it, and we fly a kite during a lightning storm, and then that collects lightning, and then it shocks the crap out of
That's
us.
cool. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Maybe we make the lightning collector that, like, it collects the lightning and comes down, and, you know, when we have our pot of lead, lightning hits it, and for some reason we put some other junk in there in the big pot, lightning comes down, and all of a sudden it turns into gold.
Yeah.
That's not very convincing when you just say, yeah.
Well, Peter and I were talking about, you know, like perpetual motion machines.
That's very
how I thought of the
doable.
lightning collector, because if you have a superconductor, I think a superconducting ring, and then you shoot lightning through the middle of it, I think that might just create a perpetual motion machine.
And it would also look good on film. And it also, if somebody's standing close to it, it might turn them into a superhero, it sounds like. That could be actually the way a new superhero happens. Like, they're working on that, and then the lightning happens, and then after the lightning comes down through the whatever, and then all of a sudden they turn into Hummingbird Man, where, you know, this guy has these special powers where he controls all the hummingbirds in the world. They swarm around him and can pick him up.
That's what you would choose as your
Or
favorite.
Or Blue Jay Man. Blue Jay Man would be pretty cool. Like, oh, like Johnny Five? Is that what happened or something? Hummingbird Man.
You know how I decided that I want my superpower to be counting?
Are you two married? We don't talk about our private life. Maybe. She got distracted. Oh, continue.
Oh, I used to have a jade plant, and I would count the leaves on it. And like, one of the things I learned in physics was that whenever you're counting, there's always an uncertainty, and the uncertainty is always the square root of the number of things that you count. So like, if I counted that there was 81 leaves or petals on my jade plant, then there would be an uncertainty of 9.
You had a jade plant?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Where is it?
I couldn't bring it. It was like, it wouldn't fit in the car.
What?
Yeah, so.
What do you mean? How big is it?
It was pretty big. There was probably like 120 petals on it.
Where is it?
I left it in Pittsburgh.
Oh,
It was a bummer.
that sucks, baby. I want to
Yeah.
get you another jade plant. I like
Yeah.
jade plants.
I rescued it. It had like 2 petals, and I rescued it.
That bumps me out.
Bums me out too.
Well, who has it, do you think?
Someone probably adopted it.
Okay.
I don't know who.
I like
Yeah.
jade plants.
Keep that in mind though. If you're ever counting something, just know that you can't be exact. You know, your uncertainty is always the square root of your total that you count.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, I don't really count a lot, and but if I was gonna cipher, and I had the choice between a calculator and an abacus, I'd take the abacus, but I don't really know how to use either one, so I could use a calculator. I was lying. I know how to use one.
That's
of those.
assuming you're counting things like one at a time. Like events are coming in one at a time.
Hang on, let me ask you a question. Do you know how to use a slide rule?
I don't know what that is.
That's like, really? My dad would use those. I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm doing math. It's a slide rule. It's some kind of way to do, I don't know. You've heard of it though, right?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Maybe that's like a lost art or something. An abacus. It's like an abacus, I believe. Nobody's saying like, yeah, slide rule. Like, I don't know. It's to do equations. I don't know how it works. I'm getting you one. I'm getting you a slide rule, and you're gonna love it.
Good.
Really. Let's see if they even make them. Let's just see what happens if you put in slide rule. Slide rule. Slide ruler. Here they are. Whoa, they are expensive. Look at that, $900. That's a fancy one. But then you can get a cheap one. Slide rule, also known as what the? It's a mechanical analog computer. The graphic analog calculators, slide rules are closely related to what? How would you know how to use? How did my dad know how to use this?
So, Peter,
What?
if we get a kiln, then we can make solids and try to, and so like pretty much what you'll have to do,
We're getting a slide
we're gonna
rule.
try to figure out if there's gonna be a superconductor at room temperature. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna build the magnetic field. It's gonna be a circular wire that will have some voltage so that their magnetic field will be going down the center of it, right? And then we'll have some kind of platform in there. So every time we test the material, we'll put it down in the middle of the circular wire, which the magnetic field will go straight down through.
Hang on, somebody's asking a really important question. They ask, what is my opinion of the name Matt? And my opinion of the name Matt is, if your name is Matt, it would be much better if your name was, well, there's a lot of names that would be better than Matt, like Romulus or Octavius, not Matt. Okay, continue, baby.
That's pretty much all I have to say.
Cleo's right down here. But isn't Octavius, wouldn't that be a badass name?
Well, Matt
Augustus.
Matt is like one of the 12 disciples, right?
You just went to me, honey. God. Is Matt one of the 12 disciples? So is Peter, right? Peter and Paul and John and Luke. Jamal. Jamal was not a disciple. And Octavius wasn't either. I could act as a superconductor, sure. Octavius is actually a beautiful name. I agree. So is Romulus. Octavius Caine. Romulus. Hang on, check this out. Romulus Octavius Caine. Whoa. That is the name of a king. That's a king's name. Right? That's what I'm going to change my name to. What about Romulus? What, Remus? No, Remus? Nobody wants to be named Remus. Remus is the name of a freak. That's the middle child. You want one of these, don't you? A slide rule? Here, look at this. On YouTube, there's a video that you have to watch. It takes 8 minutes. Tells you how to use a slide rule for multiplication, division, squaring, and square root, right? If you watch this, you could probably do it, right? Because if I watch it, I'm still not going to be able to do it. I guarantee you.
Probably requires a lot of practice.
Um,
You know? Like, if you were learning it in school, you would have homework to, like, go home and practice your slide rule for, like, 3 months. You'd have to do that.
My father could use one. I remember when he was studying to get his pilot's license, he had a slide rule out. And I'm like, why wouldn't you just use a calculator? Like, it wasn't 1940. Go get a calculator, Dad. No, this is quicker. I'm like, really? That's what he said. He said this was quicker.
It's the extended mind. That's what we would call that.
Oh, thank you. I was late. The last live stream had me cracking up. This one, we're talking about serious stuff. Slide rules and muscle memory.
Mm-hmm.
My dad was real old. You know, I'm sure if he didn't have a slide rule around, he might have used an abacus. Let's see how much an abacus cost.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
So, have you heard of the thing agoraphobia?
Yeah,
No,
sure.
it's not agoraphobia. It's agnosia. It's like agnosia, I think, is when people can't recognize faces.
Yes, absolutely. I know that.
So,
I
then
have
it's
that
like-
to a varying degree where I forget people's names that I should know.
I was trying to imagine there's someone who has agnosia for like architecture. So like they're walking down the street and they can't tell which house is their house. Can you imagine that?
Yes, I can.
Probably someone in the world has that.
I probably have it a little bit.
Because then I was thinking like maybe they have to go up to every door with their key and see if that key opens their door.
How about that thing where people, like colors end up being smells or something? Does that ring a bell? What's that called? That's a real thing. Or numbers translate as smells, something like that. Like the number 10 smells like an orange. I'm not making this up. Would I do that? I'm on YouTube. I'm not making anything up. It's all real. Like there's a guy that like he does math. But-
Synesthesia.
Is that what it is?
Synesthesia.
Yes. Oh, really? I was making it up. It's real. See how convenient that is? It's almost like anything can happen. On YouTube, it's all fact. That's right. Is that what it is? Like numbers smell like food, or what is that? Now I gotta look it up.
I sort of had that like in middle school. I remember
Oh, tell us more.
like numbers sort of had personalities where I was like, oh, like 5 and 9 don't get along, you know? Like 7 and 4, they're like pretty good friends.
Synesthesia is a perceptual phenomenon in which stimulation of one sensory or cognitive pathway leads to involuntary experiences in second sensory or cognitive pathway. People who report a lifelong history of such experience are known. Okay, well, that's not really what. So that could be anything. Colored hearing. Sounds, music, and voices seem as colors. Sounds. Oh, okay, sure. You've already asked him what? What does what do? That's fucking Bat Boy up there. You mean that dude? That's a sculpture of what I perceive me and Katya's child would look like. It's Bat Boy. Doesn't it make sense?
Today we were talking about something really important. The reason why
It was a
Bucket the
kitten.
cat cannot sit on my lap anymore, which has been an ongoing sort of issue, is that I no longer let Bucket the cat sit on my lap. Bucket doesn't give a shit. He just takes advantage of it. When I let him sit on my lap, he'll take advantage of me. But the real reason that we realized we shouldn't let Bucket sit on anyone's lap is because, you know, if one day there's a baby involved, we don't want Bucket to lay on the baby.
I didn't think you were going to bring that up. I forgot about that conversation. No, the thing of it is I think back in the Middle Ages there was this like thing. There's some one of those like terms that people use like and it has to do with like cats back. You know, you have cats around to kill rats or whatever, and then you'd have baby, and then the cat would be in the crib and it would steal the baby's breath, meaning it would lay on the baby. You don't want to have the cat on the baby's face because they'll just do that. Or if you have, like, say, a pet iguana and it's looking for something warm and you have a baby, it'll just lay on the baby's face and then the baby can't breathe. Same principle. So we don't want an iguana and we don't want the cat to lay on our baby's face. But there's one of those, like, one of those, like, sayings, like, I can't remember what it was, but it's something about a cat stealing a baby's breath. Whatever that is. Sort of like one of those, like, you know how when you're walking on the street and you're a dude, you're supposed to walk on the outside. Like, you're supposed to walk close to where the cars are. And that all goes back to the Middle Ages because people would throw their poop and pee buckets out the window. So it was more, you're the dude, you're supposed to take the pee or poop that's coming out of the window onto you. That's the kind of stuff that we're talking about here. It's back in the day. That's a fact. I'm not making that up. Can anybody else back me up on that? Is there a sugar daddy relationship? I am broke. There's no sugar daddy thing going on here. That's true. Would you like to tell me would you like me to tell you more fascinating stories about, like, how certain things, why we do certain things, like why, like, well, I was going to talk about something that was really inappropriate. It had to do with India and toilet paper, why you don't shake with your, we're not going to talk about that. That's similar. That's similar. They're artists. And what else?
Peter's not. Well, I'm not gonna say whether or not he's sitting on my lap.
I am not.
Not or not.
I'm not. I'm like a ventriloquist doll. I'm sitting on Katya's lap. Does it look like that? You know what's great? See, Katya, look. See how I sort of look bigger
Yeah.
in this?
Yeah.
The greatest thing about the video tomorrow is Katya looks gigantic compared to me. Because it's like this. All you need is like 1 foot.
Fuck it.
It was genius. It was genius. And also, having heels that are this high really help. I'm not 58. Somebody's saying I'm 58. Yeah, don't go into art. There's no money in it. There's zero money in it. Bucket was trying to go up on a table to steal food and stuff. How old are I'm 57. How did you not break your ankle, Katya?
I guess.
Sit down, baby.
Ignorance.
She did kick a plate recently. Do you draw? I do draw. Katya draws. Everybody was ignorant to
Yep.
Yes. Is there an age? Is age a number or a concept? I don't know what it is. A lot of people. I don't know. I've never done anything like that. I've never tripped my balls off, so I wouldn't know. Draw me like one of your French girls.
What is Bucket eating there?
Buck. Bucky. See, Bucket comes when he's called. I think it's worth to struggle to. Hey, I'm not telling you not to go into art. Katya is older than time. Katya is almost 2,000 years old. A while ago, you said a stalker showed up on your porch from... Yes, that has happened a couple times. Is it her? The stalker? Her? If she would have showed up stalking me, I would have invited her in. Oh, hi. How you... Oh, come on in. No. I wish you would have stalked me.
sort of. Well,
You did appear in the neighborhood, and there was some stalking going on. Let's just
you
be
invited
honest.
me into your car.
I invited her into the car, and she was walking up and down the road so often. She was stalking. Are you having a baby? Wow, good question. Katya?
Well,
What? Come on. Come on, man. Hang on, let me ask you a question. Oh, man. Aren't you worried about COVID? Inviting her? No. Come on, look at her. I'll take my chances. Just like, whatever. You gotta take chances. I'm like, oh, she might have COVID, but she might not.
that was one of the first things Peter said to me. He said, "Girl, I'm risking COVID for you."
And, before we made out, we gargled with Listerine. Oh, did I say that we made out? We didn't make out. I was just kidding.
That was such a dude thing of you to say.
I
We
know.
made out.
We didn't. It wasn't anything like that. I'm sorry, that slipped. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean that. I was just kind of.
That was one of the things. Is that, like, I was sort of naive, so every time he would say, "I'm risking COVID on you," I was sort of like, yeah,
Save
what
it
do
for
you-
the marriage.
What
That's
do you
right.
mean?
We're saving it for the marriage. We're gonna make out. When on the honeymoon, we're gonna make out. Sort of like well, our honeymoon will be similar to how Bella and Edward made out on their honeymoon. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
By the way, wow, talk about some great movies, right? Those were fantastic. You know, Edward and Jacob, and I wish that they had more of them. They were really great. What?
That was gibberish. Absolute gibberish.
No, Peter, they're awful. No, they are fantastic. I watched every one of them. I thought that they were great, and I can't get enough of them. Riveting film. That's right. I learned a lot that, like, vampires, if they're in real bright sun, they glisten like diamonds. They do. They do. Yeah, we'll go to Transylvania. We will. I'm giving Kathy a massage right now. You watched The Breakfast Club today. God, that's fucking from 1982. Have you ever seen that, Katya?
No, but I know the gist. Wait, maybe I've seen it. You know? Hey, lady, I love you. Yeah, yeah.
What? No, The Breakfast Club. That's with, like, Matthew Broderick and...
That's what he does, though. He's holding the radio and he's going, "I'm singing you a song.
Hang on.
I'm singing you a song out the window."
This is important. Yeah, the Transformer movies, every one of them is maybe one of the greatest films I've ever seen, and that is the truth. And anybody that says anything, you're wrong. I even like the Bumblebee film. I love those movies so much. I've watched most of them. Yeah, Molly Ringwald. I've watched most of the Transformer movies at least 5 or 6 times, maybe some of them up to 10. They're great. Who wouldn't like that? And the Iron Man, those are great. The Avengers, those are great. The Thor movies are great. I watch Spider-Man, those are pretty good. Wonder Woman, I don't care that it's getting bad reviews. I think Wonder Woman is the second hottest woman in the world. So I like the Wonder Woman movies because when I watch Wonder Woman movies, I think of Katya. They have similar physiques. True, it's true. Nobody's agreeing with me, but Transformers, yeah, seriously. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. You know why? Because we gotta put out a video tomorrow that's really good. This is true. Ever seen Good Time with Robert Pattinson?
Robert Pattinson, that's Edward.
Pattinson, I know. Have you ever seen that movie with him in it?
I don't think so.
Who is more of a dreamboat nowadays, Katya? Edward or Jacob?
I don't know.
Come on, you have to have a. Come on.
No.
No? You can't. But when you were in high school, which one was more of a dreamboat?
I think ultimately I realized the other day when we rewatched that I am Team Jacob.
Oh, you're going for Wolf Boy.
Except that in the end it's moot because Jacob imprints on Bella's kid.
That's right, which is sick. That's sick, correct?
Yeah.
But vampire hybrid babies grow 3 times as fast as like a normal baby, correct?
Correct.
Or 4 times. Yeah.
Well, they're full grown within like 7 years.
6
and they
days.
always stay the age of like 27 forever.
23.
Right.
Yes, Jacob's age
right.
and
And so
dog age.
Jacob, because he imprinted on her, he's gonna age until he's her age, and then he's gonna stop aging. So that he'll actually be pretty much immortal.
Hey, look.
Oh, hey. What's up, sis?
Oh, probably shouldn't say that. But
Sister of the Earth.
yeah, there you go. Well, that was weird. That was just some weird thing that was happening. We don't know. Well, there it is again.
I love you too.
We love you. We just say that to people all the time. I'm speechless now. I didn't expect to see that.
Yeah, pleasant surprise.
What's my favorite? I don't have my favorite movie. I told you the Transformer movies are awesome. They really are awesome. I love them. No, don't be. Don't be. Which I look like?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we're going to. Why won't you respond to me? I would. Thank you. And yeah, that name sticks out like a sore thumb.
I don't know.
All right. Yeah, what are you gonna do? All right, so we're gonna crash. We got a big video coming out tomorrow. Seriously, it is maybe one of our. How do we put this? It's a winner. It's a winner. All I can say, I don't wait for it. The whole video's real good. It's educational as far as Bigfoot goes, but wait for the end because we'll have it out by 11 a.m.
Endure until the end.
Yeah, and it's not even that. It's so educational that anybody that would be into Sasquatch or Bigfoot, you know, they're 2 separate species. or
Yeah.
Caine's Wetland Skunk Ape would really be into it. So
Yeah.
at about 11 o'clock tomorrow, we're putting it out. And that's it. Thank you all. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, seriously.
And
See ya.
see y'all. Bye. Bye. See ya. Okay, we'll see ya. Bye bye. Good night, guys. Yes, that's right. Bye. Bye, Anna S. Bye, Dylan. Bye, Joseph. Bye. Bye, Riggy. Jaden, Tom. Yeah, Joseph. Whoever that person is. Bye. We didn't see that name. That didn't exist. Quinn. Milk Roots. See ya. Thanks, Milk Roots. JP, nice to see ya. Anyway, we'll see y'all. Bye-bye. Bye, Tom. HP Lovecraft. Thanks for coming by. You're a very loyal comer buyer. Thanks. See y'all.